Alright, what's going on, guys? This is a full guide for how to play Azami on Oregon. I'm going to go through all 4 of the sites, and you can choose which ones you like and which ones you want to play in your games for some free wins. But first, come to this attic door and crouch and put one right here. It doesn't have to be perfect because the angle's pretty much good everywhere. Next, you want to put one on top of the roof here. And then there you go. You have a nice little one-way to watch trophy. Get some free picks from the attacker's POV. Literally, they can't see anything. To be able to see anything, they have to crouch, and even then, it's still really hard. That's just a almost guaranteed freebies when they push that way. The next one I like to do is to put one on here. You put it really low just so it doesn't block the view too much, and you can pick the attic holes with a bit of a protection from the shield. What I also want to say is, if you're going to make these holes, please reinforce this wall. Please reinforce that army wall. Next, the next key map area. I like to put on the corner of this desk here. This blocks any angle from the big window to watch top white. So the top white player can just play on the holes and watch into trophy or holes like this. There's no need to worry about swinging out too wide where they're visible from the window. From the window, they literally can't see the top white guy at all. All they can see is a little bit of the cross if they go like this. But for the final spot, I like to put one on this this little electrical box thing coming out of the wall. This you can crouch here, you can crouch even all the way back in kids, and then have a nice little angle on when they drop. What it also does is, from the attacker's POV, they can't see through kids. Without this keeper, they can see all the way into the back of kids. But with this keeper there, they can't see anything. So it's really strong, and they can't. Like, if they try to melee like that, they'll just fall off. The only way they can melee is by dropping off, and then they'll die. So it's a really good, really strong barrier. Here's some bonus barriers you can use if you don't like any. If there's one of them you don't like, you can use this. This one requires 2 barriers, but put one on this light, one on this, and it blocks the whole angle from the white window to top white. From the kids' window to top white. Sorry. They literally can't see anything when they're repelled. They can't see anything past that, and that they can't even melee it either. Like, the only way they can get rid of it is by using some form of utility. If you want to be selfish, you can be the top player and use these and use this one, and then just have like all the protection you need to be able to stay top white and hold trophy. What you can also do as well, if you want to be that selfish, you could use one top white here, but I wouldn't recommend it really. There's a lot better ones you can use instead. Another thing you can do is, if you want to play aggressive in Master, you can open up these holes, open up these walls, and make a little bit of a rotate here. This is usually good if you have someone playing in the closet with a rotate into the main wall, main breach wall. You're putting a barrier on here. Gives you a nice little protection to pick the door. Sorry, you can peek from both sides. You can even crouch and get a little bit of angle there, and then you can just rotate off and leave if you need to. This setup is great for if you have a 3-stacker. You can play some Jaegers, put a mute jammer in the closet, and play a mute in the closet with the shotgun, and then have somebody playing aggressive on this keeper barrier. These 2 players in the closet can play off each other and just get some easy kills. If you need to back out, if they start like burning ADS and getting rid of the shield, you can just leave. Like, it's very easy. And if they do that, you can even fall back all the way to armory and hold this angle. If the keeper's not there, you can see all the way outside as well. That's just another little strat you can do with this army if you have some teammates to do it with. Alright, so for the next site, we're going to be in the laundry and supply site. The first one I like to put is on this box here, on the table, sorry. And it gives you a nice little angle on both sides of the keeper. You can click between if you want to. What I also like to do is to make some holes in the table. You can use this little angle here. The next one I like to put in tower stairs. This one's like absolutely broken for when people try and push tower. Anywhere along this beam. You can probably put it a bit more further along to the right, but I like this one just so they don't have the little pixel angle, the glitch angle on the corner there. From that, from the site here, the site player can see all the way up to the stairs and they shoot them. Whereas the people on the stairs can't even see past the keeper. All they can see on the stairs is this little corner here. To be able to see through the holes, I have to swing all the way right here, and by this time the person on site's already shot the toes. The third one I like to put is an elbow. I just like to put it here where the default shield normally goes. just because like I don't always trust my teammates to bring a shield half the time. So I like to put the keeper here, just in case. And then just move the ADSs to here or something, so that obviously you can't put them on the wall. The final keeper I like to place is in bunker. I like to put it on this blue, on this white box. But yeah, I can't colours. You put 2 of them like that on top of each other, and then you have a nice little pixel peak, a nice little one-way, sorry, into blue. They all the way deep into blue. You get those, like, I know when they're trying to cross when they're trying to cross, just kill them.
Your location has been compromised.
This is what it looks like from the attacker POV. Like, if they're standing up, they can't even see anything. They can barely even see the holes. If they crouch, they can see the holes. However, they're moving so slow that it's such a free kill. What you can also do is, if you're coordinating with the person playing elbow, is you can have them playing close here, and when you see them crouching and when they're shooting back, you can just get them to swing. And an easy 2v1 that is. That's like such a free kill. Alright, so for the site meeting and kitchen, the first one I like to put is on the corner of this chair here. This will block the breach, the meeting breach, from seeing into the rotator and seeing into kitchen. This is a nice little barrier to stop that. The next one I like to put is on the back side of the back side of this chair. This chair is spammable because it's wood, and it just gives you nice little angles to pick the breach from and the green door. Put it in dining on the corner of this chair here. Just blocks off the door from the small tower door to see all the way into sight. It just blocks off that angle, and then at the beginning of the round, if it's pushing the side, you can play a bit aggro on it and get some picks. Get some picks by playing aggro on it, and then fall back when you need to, and just know that that lane's covered. The fourth one I like to put on this kitchen door. Just gives you a nice little peek, and if you put the last one above the green door to tower, just gives you a nice little peek to get some freebies. Nice little angle. It also means that if they're trying to push into kitchen, they're going to have to destroy the barrier first. Obviously they can't just melee it, but by that point you would have heard it and you're ready for their attack. Alright, so now we're on to the last site, which is the kitchen and dining site. Some of the keepers are going to be the same as the meeting site, just because they share a common bomb site. But the first one I like to put on the corner of this chair again, just to block off that angle. Also, when you're defending in the site, you can play aggressive on the breach and just hold down the site behind the little head glitch. It's easy. The next one I like to put is to block off this angle from the white window. If you put a little bit high up on a window like here, it blocks off the view from the window, and you can also crouch and see when they jump in. Again, they still have on the legs when they jump in. Just blocks off that entire view from the window. They can't see into dining. The next one I like to put is on this wall here, and into between sites, because you usually have it open a little bit. I opened it a bit too much there, but usually have it open for to throw shit through and even to shoot through. So it's just nice to have a little bit of protection on it. Put it like that, you can just have a little bit of protection blocking you while you peek. The next one I like to do is just on this door. This is a really simple one, but it just discourages some attackers from trying to rush in and get a freebie. If they want to push, they have to crouch to get through. And by the time they've crouched all the way up, they're making so much noise that you know they're there. You just get a freebie. Alright, so for the last one, we only come into showers. You want to crouch on the side here, and just put it on the side like that, and it'll go out like that, and you'll just have a nice little angle. I like to make holes on the side of this wall, and reinforce that wall, and then you can also impact trick that wall from here. What I also like though is if you're prone on the holes here, you can just prone right this, and you can see the window jump in. If you make the hole a little bit high, you can even get a little bit of a pixel pick onto the window, but it's just a nice little barrier to use. It's a little bit awkward to try and get some practice in the custom game, just so you can get it down consistently, because it's a little bit awkward to try and hit the corner perfectly. But yeah, so that's all the keeper barriers you need to know to be able to succeed on playing Oregon and ranked. Make sure you subscribe if you want to see more maps, because I'm going to be doing all of the maps in the game, because Azami is pretty much broken on all of the maps. So make sure you subscribe and be ready for the next ones.